That's how strong depression has an impact on you. That's how miserable you can feel. What's up everyone? We're back on my channel with another reaction. And today's video is gonna be a band that I already did a reaction on. The name is Lacuna Coil, an Italian heavy metal band. The name of this song is Save Me, and this song has a really deep and important meaning because somebody wrote me on Patreon. I'm not gonna tell the name because that person don't want me to tell the name, so I respect it of course, and told me to react to this song and dedicate this one to everyone who's suffering from anxiety, depression, or any state of mental illness. It's a really tough topic, guys, so of course I'm gonna include a few really important hotlines where you can always reach out if you don't feel good. You can even reach out to me, seriously guys. But as long as you reach out to somebody, as long as you talk to somebody, there's always a way, always a solution. Trust me, it's always a solution, you know? Because the majority of problems and everything that you think and all those different, obstacles, they're all in your head. There's always a solution to every problem. So please, if you're suffering from depression, suicidal thoughts, anxiety, anything, you can always reach out. Down in the description are a few hotlines you can reach out to. And please don't be a statistic. Alright guys? Again, this is dedicated to all of them suffering. Here we go, Lacuna Coil, Save Me, official live video. Let's do this. And here we go. Okay, so this song is really different compared to the other one I did, Our Truth. Even her voice sounds completely different. Little break. So you know what I always like about a compilation of videos, especially when it's a live video, you really can see all the fun that those bands have going on tour. Of course, it's only the positive side right here. There's a huge negative aspect of going on tour, even depression as well. I mean, a lot of people are just suffering from depression if you go on tour because they say the 90-minute gig is the only good thing about the whole day, because the rest is just waiting, just doing interviews, so they really get bored and really feel alone. Anyways, in this case, I like it, the compilation, the way they just included all this footage. It seemed like they really had a lot of fun. Yeah, again, this song sounds really different compared to Our Truth, the first one I did on my channel. What I found more interesting is not only the song, but actually their voices. Both of them don't sound like Our Truth at all. And I just saw right now while I talk, it was released on March 11 this year. So I don't know if this is actually a new song or they just released this song, or this video in this case, later on. But that might be the case, and then it makes sense, of course. Maybe they evolved a bit. Let me know in the comments. Let's continue. and the lyrics are dope.
So I keep asking myself, when I stand to face this mess,
I keep asking myself,
still here begging for help.
will I be ever strong enough? I think that's what she said.
Humans walking through this hell.
Go through this hell. Hell yeah. Man, she is so amazing.
And what remains is the shadow of my past. I look in the mirror and hate what I see. I don't recognize my face anymore and wonder where all my dreams are gone. Feeling lost and empty. I know I can't turn back time, but I just don't want to give up. I can't give up.
You know, this is a really good part. So many people, not just people suffering from depression or any mental illness, but also normal people, also healthy people, always have that problem. Like, oh, I think it's too late to do this. I think it's too late to do this. Because she's just said, I look in the mirror and I don't recognize myself anymore. And where did time go? And I lost time, or I think in this case, something along those lines. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The only thing always counts is right here, the present. It doesn't matter. Because if you don't do it now, trust me, 5 years later down the road, you're going to be like, why didn't I start 5 years ago? Because at that time, maybe it feels, oh, I'm so old now. I can't do this anymore. I can't do that anymore. Trust me, you're going to be older and older. So you need to do it, There's no other solution, and it's not a big problem. Just do it. Just do it, seriously. It's no bad thing. You shouldn't really listen to that voice in your head, because it's always the same. And it really applies to every aspect of life. I have so many people asking me, because I started a startup a few years ago, and I help people sometimes, create their startups and help them out. And it's always the common question, like, oh no, in this case, I'm 29 or 35. I think it's too late to start a startup. No, it's not too late at all. You can start a startup with 60, 50, 70. Anyways, that's just an example. But what I mean by that is just a point of perspective. Once you're actually older, 40 or 50, you look back and you will think like, man, 30, 35, I was really young. The only thing that matters is the present. If you want to do something, if you really want to achieve something, then do it, Yeah, that's just one topic. I can go on and on forever. All right, let's continue. Look at that jump. Really good song. I actually really enjoy that they included this live footage, because that really makes the whole song fitting, joining everything with the audience. Okay, that was it. I was just about to say that I really like the way they incorporate this live footage, because again, that's a really important message. She's not talking to herself, but actually talking to the audience, to everyone, And so, seeing her on stage, delivering that message, and then when the camera switches every time in the crowd and you see those faces, each face, each person is an individual, has individual feelings, a different story. So that really applies to each and every one. I like that a lot, the concept I just thought of at the end. About mental health, that's going to be a different topic for itself. I just listened to a podcast a few days ago, I think, and not even a week, a few days ago, about this bodybuilder Luke Sando who died. It was suicide apparently, and then everyone was talking like, man, he had kids, how can he be so egoistic, how can he do that, you know? And this one guy said something, I found it really interesting. He said, first of all, he mentioned Chester from Linkin Park because he also has kids. And now we come to the point that he made. He said, listen, this guy, now the bodybuilder in this case, had kids. He loved his kids, you know? And then he said, you know what? Keep in mind, before he died or he took his own life, he said, the one guy, I'm quoting him, don't you think that he thought about his kids? Don't you think that his last thought was his family, his kids? And then the other guy, the interviewer, who was a bit ignorant, said, oh yeah, maybe, yeah, that's a good way to actually look at it. He said, of course. So guess what? He still committed suicide. That's how strong depression has an impact on you. That's how miserable you can feel. And the interviewer was just like, oh yeah, all right. Because the outer world, I mean, I don't suffer from depression, you know, but the society always thinks it's a shortcut. It's just a short way out. Like, oh, I don't feel good. I'm just gonna take my own life and that's it. You know what, guys? That guy had right. I mean, before he took his own life, he probably thought about his kids and he still did it. That's how much pain those people have. So that's just one thing that you should never look upon, you know, those people who suffer from depression or commit suicide. You're not in their shoes. You don't know what they go through. All right. That's just one thing that I remember right now, and I thought I'm going to share it with you, man. You know, it's really sad. So again, in the description, you see a few hotlines. If you feel the need to reach out, please do, of course. And you can also reach out to me. Really sad and tough topic. At the same time, it should be a really positive topic to be strong. Go through it. You can do it. All the strength is within here, and you can make it. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Stay healthy. Take care. Bye-bye.